So that's a good lead into your next years as a preteen and then early teen. You want to go ahead and tell us about that?
Okay, well, here we go at, say, 12 to 13. Done with the fishing. Now I don't know if y'all heard the story about me fishing with my mom every Friday night. If y'all didn't catch that, that's what we used to do. Well, now Friday nights consisted of hanging out with the friend of my friends. They were always older. I was 12, 13. They were 15, 16. It was just the way it was. And we would take it was the drinking and partying days, I guess. We would take a jug down to the bar. Even though my sister worked there, she wouldn't sell me the beer. We had to wait for somebody to walk in the store, or in the bar, I'm sorry, and give them $2, and they would go in and fill up a gallon of beer. And we were smoking marijuana, pot, whatever you want to call it. So me and my friend, we would go off and get our gallon of beer and our pot and go sit in the woods and hoot and holler and get stupid. And that was my, say, 12 to 13 to maybe 14 maybe. But that's what we did. Then, I was pretty much at 13. It used to be every weekend. Then it became pretty much every night at 13 years old drinking, or every other night. It depended, how much money we could get scrounged together.
Wow. Well, how were you managing that with life and school and mom and?
There was really no school. I mean, that was mostly the summer when I first started at 13. So there really wasn't school.
Sure.
Then after that we moved to Florida. So that was kind of 13, 14, 15 was it living in Florida. And by this time, 13, okay, I'm staying in school. 14, well, I pretty much gave up on school right then. I was in 9th grade. I was the baseball team, the manager of the baseball team. Glorified bat boy. But I was the manager. I think they liked me there because I sold drugs. I don't know. Anyway, we won't go into that part of it. But yeah, I was glorified bat boy for the baseball team. So I got along with a lot of people, even though we were poor. We were still, a lot of people I met that were pretty cool.
Well, you are likable.
Very likable, yes. So they say. But anyway, okay. So it's 13, 14. Okay, I was 9th grade. Everybody else passed and goes to the 10th grade. Or it would have been, 10th grade, I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they said I failed, and they're all saying, no, so I had to go to summer school. So that was the beginning of the end. That was it.
Of school.
Of school, yes.
Gotcha.
I went through summer school making a little bit. They passed me just to say I made it, but I still didn't pass to go to 10th grade. So I failed that year, and then the next 9th grade year, that was it. I didn't even bother going to school. Every now and then I would go when I felt like I wanted to go get in trouble, get stupid is the best way to say it.
Gotcha. So then you just dropped out, I guess.
Pretty much.
And school wasn't enforced in those days because you surely weren't 16.
Well, they kind of came to the truant officer came to our house and said, well, there's not enough time in school for us to prosecute you. So pretty much they said you don't have to come back to school this year. There was enough time to prosecute us at the end of the year when they finally, because I would show up here and there. But I went to school maybe 3 times a week, but
Gotcha.
It was pretty crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See what God can do even without an education?
Education.
Don't make those funny faces. Goof.